Hey folks, it's Kat.Beanie and welcome back to a long-term survival world episode. I just need to check everything's working because things sound a bit low, but I don't know if that's just me hearing. There we go, that's better. Probably just my hearing. Yeah, I'm just finished putting the baby down for bedtime. Prior to that, she was playing about and stuff, and I was also trying to entertain her while moderating Toy Cat's Minecraft live stream, which was absolutely insane. I think we had close to, if not 8,000 people on the stream. Now, I'm used to moderating about, this happens every year though, I'm used to moderating about like, it's between 600 to 1,000 people a stream, typically. And now it was like 8 times that. It was like absolutely mental. So anyway, the sniffer won. I voted for the Rascal personally. The tough golem, I had the chance with the copper golem. I did vote for the copper golem. It didn't win. That's unfortunate. But yeah, we had. I just felt that. Ooh, iron. The sniffer, I wasn't too keen on the plants idea. I mean, unless it's going to mean like better potions, like something to do with potions. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with the whole plant thing. But the Rascal sounded the most intriguing to me personally. Like finding random stuff and bring it to you. I was excited to see what potentially came along with that. I think we've hit a vein. I wonder if this is thingy from the vein, the other vein previously. But yeah, I was excited to see what potentially the Rascal came with. I was not excited about the sniffer. I still am not excited about the sniffer. I don't like the look of it. I don't like the design. Now this is not a... Obviously, Minecraft, the people that work at Mojang on Minecraft work very, very hard, and I'm not trying to be detrimental to their process and their skills and what have you, but from my point of view it looked very much like something I've seen preschoolers draw in nursery, and I just was not enthused about the whole thing, but it is what it is. Lots of other people seem to like it, and you know, it could be great. My opinion could entirely change. I mean, I'm glad that they went a different way on the design thing, because as was mentioned before, a lot of blue themed mobs seem to be winning, and there wasn't really any blue themed mobs today. Obviously a bit disappointed that the one I would have liked to win didn't win, but you know, you're always going to be disappointed when you don't get what you want. 'Tis the way of life. Just gonna have to deal with it like a grown-up. Yeah, so I'm still mining down here, trying to get stuff. This does seem to be a vein. I do need more obsidian still, but obviously I'm not gonna ignore all the lovely iron. Yeah, so if anybody can hear my husband in the background, my brother-in-law may or may not have malaria. I guess we'll find out. He travels a lot, so it's a thing. Not going to worry about it right now because there's no point worrying until you have something to worry about. So why is my mouse not working? Oh, there we go. Right. That was strange. Oh. Ooh. More iron. This is just going to be an iron mining, not stream, video. I've not done a stream in a while, but that is mainly due to the fact that the small person's sleep has been erratic at best. So I'm going to record a couple of episodes, and then I'm going to go on a server and do that, and then I'm going to bed. And then my husband has to get up at a ridiculous o'clock in the morning because he's going to go do a carpet sale. And I'm going to stay at home with the younger two children because taking an almost 1-year-old and a severely learning disabled autistic to a carpet sale when there is no effective way out until it's finished is not my idea of a good time. But our oldest is going to go with him. Thankfully, she is very trustworthy. Girl knows what she's doing. Hey, we got a ton of iron, huh? There do be iron sneaking about these places. I feel like maybe just mining out all the tuff would be the best option, but it is not practical, unfortunately. It seems to be more this way. Ugh, fell down. Yoink, thank you, and
at least the chunks of bags it for you.
Right, and do we keep going this way? I think we do. Hey, more iron. We're iron rich at the minute, which is good because this armor is not gonna last forever. And it's gold, so you know, there's that. Hello. Oh, sorry guys, I still have a cold. I'm just perpetually gonna sound like this for the rest of winter. I'm just gonna have a cold all the time. We're quite lucky. We have quite a lot of money on our gas, and our house is gas central heating, so we don't have to worry about putting the heating on this winter like a lot of families in the UK do at the minute, because the government tanked the... Did I go back to the wrong bit?
Here, man.
What the deuce?
What the? Oh, there's a feather as well.
Right, that's the first one. Down there.
Should we?
Have I think I've came to the wrong end. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, so our government, well, the Westminster government, not the Scottish government, completely tanked the economy. So we were already in a fuel crisis, and we'll be lucky if we don't get put into another recession because of what they've done. Right, we've got a cost of living crisis, we've got a fuel crisis, they're talking about tactical blackouts during the winter months, so people could essentially freeze. Now, there's always a risk of winter of people in poverty between heating their house and eating food. Unfortunately. But now it's more prevalent than ever. As I said, the economy's tanked. The pound is some of the lowest it's ever been. We've got a fuel crisis, we've got a cost of living crisis. Like, at this moment in time, it is not it's just not affordable for anyone. Ooh, a whole block of iron. Thank you. Is there any more this way?
I think I can.
Yep. I got more up here. Cha-ching. I wish I had like a fortune pickaxe right now.
Oh, RB.
But it
RB.
is what it is.
I didn't think about Huck meant that.
Yeah, so lots of things going on at the moment. As I said, we've been putting extra money on the gas all year because we knew this was going to happen, and we did it before the price hike. So we should still get the rate of gas that we were getting up until our money is gone. So we should be okay, thankfully.
Oh my god, it's doing better, a lot of damage.
But I am concerned. Like, I had to explain to my daughter that if it wasn't for the fact that we only have a car because we get it on Motability, which is part of my son's disability, we wouldn't have a car because we wouldn't be able to afford one. When you get a car on the Motability scheme in the UK, they take part of your disability payment.
I'm heading around for distance.
Like, if you are severe enough to obviously meet the requirements to get this disability payment.
It's just a bit deep.
There's a care component which deals with, you know, what you need as your day-to-day care with hygiene, supervision, all that sort of stuff, and then the mobility component is how much extra support you need getting around, blah blah blah. And because Nathan is considered severely mentally impaired and is an ambulatory wheelchair user, he gets the highest rate of mobility, which we use for the car. Now, as I've said before, I only passed my test like 3 or 4 years ago now. So before that, we were like taking them on and off of buses, having to deal with people being abusive and whatnot while on the bus. And it just was not fun at all. So the car has really, really helped.
Yeah, I can't explain it.
Obviously, if we needed to go back to public transport, that is what we would do.
When I had that upgraded.
So the government takes, or well, the car place takes his disability money and the mobility portion of his disability money and to fund the car, and you get the car. Sometimes you have to pay extra for it depending on which car you go for. So we paid an extra £250 for getting the seats adjusted and what have you, because obviously we knew that my husband would be learning to drive at some point. And he can obviously drive now, and we would need the adjustable seats.
If somebody comes up with you, absolutely does his thinking,
Plus, ours is a 7-seater to accommodate Nathan's wheelchair. So we get the car. The tax is paid for because it's a new car. It doesn't need MOT'd for you get to keep it for 3 years. It doesn't need MOT'd because it's a brand new car. After those 3 years, you would need to have it MOT'd.
Take a couple. Did you take a couple of those?
And you get the insurance through the Motability scheme, so you don't need to pay for that either. So as I said, you literally only have to pay for the fuel and any obviously repairs or damages that were your fault that are not covered under the insurance. The insurance is not that great, to be honest. It is essentially covering the car and does not favour the driver whatsoever or the passengers. But yeah, if it wasn't for the fact of that, we wouldn't have it. So it is what it is. We are, I'm not going to say lucky, because obviously nobody wants their child to have a disadvantage in life. But obviously we're not as hard up as a lot of people.
So good.
And that is just one thing I can take away from life at the moment in this current crisis. We're doing okay. Right, I'm going to let you go just now, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe. And I'll probably talk more about random stuff next time. Catch you later. Goodbye.